There you go.
This one's got a Hitler baby on it.
Hey,
What the hell is that?
He's
I
not
told
joking.
you, it's a Hitler baby.
Is it got a little poop smear on its head?
Yeah, pooping. Poops me.
What do you got down there, Jeremy?
Oh, yes.
It's not a bang.
You want a juicifer?
Sure,
hey,
I'll juice it up.
quick question for this side of the table. Who invited Michael?
Oh, I thought
I
he
was
was
talking
you.
with Eric backstage. I wanted my own
say.
applause, so I waited. You guys all shared one. I got it all for myself. See? I was smart. I was thinking.
Good.
Michael, I'm not used to this. I'm used to you at the head of the table. I can look down. I can see you.
Yeah, I know.
Now you got this
Well,
hat in the way.
I mean, usually I do sit at the end. All right.
Yeah.
Ellipses. All right, now we'll scoot to this end.
I mean, it's
no,
the
no.
last day.
I'll be honest. 1 year,
Hold on, you would
they'll
just,
get it right.
Oh, you
I don't know
just-
when,
let's just take this table off.
because I'm sure this won't.
Take that table and throw it
Because
away.
here's the
Just
thing:
get
the
that table
cameras.
off.
I'm not even in the shot.
There we
so
go.
it's
Get rid of
fucking
it.
all
Just
up.
get rid of it.
Get rid of
All
it.
right,
Here we go.
Jesus.
Strike the table. Strike it.
Strike it. Take your mic. Don't.
This
They
is how
know
you
what
make
the
a
show
convention
looks
center
like.
hate you.
Someone
Right?
backstage is freaking out right now.
Right. The one person who sat at the table is like, what the fuck?
Flip it, damn it.
There you go.
That's fine. It's fine. They can move the cameras. It's fine. Eric, don't worry about it.
I was leaning on that right when
See,
you pulled
this
it.
is so much
Hey!
better.
That was the most gentle flipping.
There we go.
You laid it to rest.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you guys heard Eric. He came out and he went, noise.
He's got his hands up and everything.
That fixes every camera angle we
He
have.
left.
Yeah.
He left.
He loves
But
us.
But listen, we've done this
Hey.
every single year. They should know that by now,
Well,
right?
sometimes we just have chairs.
Yeah, but we always face each other. Like,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
on the end
Yeah.
and someone's over there.
But to be fair, Last Hot Topic had like 20 people on it, so
Did it?
we need more
Ludicrous.
tables. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Give me beer. Gimme.
My reach.
You're good. I just want to note, I'm channeling Luda right now with my awesome hat. Just want everyone to notice that real quick. Thank you.
Yeah. Dude, I'm covered in hats. I got hats. I just clipped them to my belt.
Although I do
Oh,
need to
dual
know
wielding.
why Alfredo got this hat for me, because as I received it, Michael said, this is from Alfredo, and he says sorry.
That's the thing. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later.
No,
Yeah,
we don't speak of
Talk about
that.
it later.
Well, because
He
I have a
claims-
follow-up question as
He
well.
claims it was
Nope,
given to
nope,
him, and
nope,
it's a
you don't.
lie.
No, you
Why
What?
is Alfredo here?
I don't know, dude. He was invited, and then I rescinded the invitation quite
Formally.
clearly, and then he showed up anyway. So now it's, I guess we'll deal with it.
Well, it's like the opposite of theater mode.
This, hey,
Yeah.
oh boy.
It's very nice of you to lie, but
Let's shut that
this is
shit
an
down.
honest place.
Hey, this is off topic.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Welcome.
End of RTX.
It's happening.
RTX 2019. Did anybody have a good time? Was it all right?
Good.
Wow, they hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hated
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm really
I was
sorry.
with a lame reaction like that.
Yeah.
Probably sucked. Did you have a good time? All right, that's a little better. That's marginally better.
A little better.
Yeah.
It's marginally better.
We'll put out review cards and we'll give those to events.
Yeah.
Go through a stack of complaints.
They were really good at singing Queen
It was
right before this.
Yeah. What you didn't see was all of us dancing back there with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
We were back there. T.O.P. came on right after it and went, "Oh, Queen, that's a good act to follow. Like, that'll work out."
Yeah, but like they don't know what that is, so it's probably fine. Most people, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Like royal, like Elizabeth.
That's the
Okay.
one. Yeah.
And by TOP, I think you mean DHD.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Now,
The official
you
song.
need to calm down.
Dude, we did a lot. It was a busy week. Usually RTX 3-day weekend, but we started on Thursday because we did Achievement Hunter Live
On the 4th of July.
on the 4th of July in honor of America.
America.
And we didn't even have fireworks.
We didn't have fire. Well, why? I mean, fire code,
could've lit a
Ryan,
fire.
please.
Yeah.
We lit a fire backstage,
Trash
but we couldn't
fire,
show
yeah.
that. Yeah, it was a trash fire.
Who showed up to that? Who was there? Wow.
Wow.
Thank you all for spending your 4th of July with us. That was a fucking blast.
Yeah, the curse.
Time.
It's probably the best representation of American culture that I could think of. Age Live.
Lead
There you
off with
go.
hot dogs. Yeah, it's
Loud
America. There you
And
go.
nonsense.
end with a shotgun and an eagle flying over the crowd. It's perfect.
The real prize was how good Matt was looking in that costume during the dance routine.
Oh yeah.
You know, we don't often have a moment where we appreciate Matt Bragg, but he was kicking ass.
Yeah.
Here at Age Live.
He had a whole song and everything.
He had some moves.
Where's Matt Bragg?
I didn't know what song.
Yeah.
I got.
Matt Bragg!
Oh shit!
Can I get a Matt in the crowd?
All right, the count of 3. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I didn't
love
know
how
he was
piercing it
here.
was.
I didn't know he was here. I take it all
insulted him?
back. I take it all back.
You don't know who's here when you insulted him or complimented him? Which one did you want him to hear?
I was complimenting him, and then I realized it was to his face.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you never
yeah.
want
And that is not the
Rescinded.
achievement hunter way.
Yeah, it is. So just the Miat thing has been happening multiple times this weekend. We get the whole crowd to go Miat all at once.
Yep.
So not too long ago, there was a Guinness World Record broken for the number of people saying Owen Wilson's "Wow" at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Can we do that with Miat?
Yeah, but how many
people was it for Owen
How many
Wilson?
people?
I don't know. I gotta look it up. But we need I need
probably a
thousands.
lot.
Thousands of people to go Miat.
This is thousands
There
of
you
people.
go.
More.
I'll be like, hey, Siri, how
Hey.
many people was
Yeah.
it? She'll know.
Sarah, are you here?
We
Could
need
you
another
count?
census.
Could you count how many people are here?
She's trying
Hold
to
on,
yell
she's yelling.
something.
She's yelling. She has the number.
I think we beat it.
For
No,
Owen
I don't
Wilson?
think so.
What an
That's not
odd
that
number.
much.
So hold on, for the people
331.
listening eventually,
We couldn't have
3,701.
We couldn't have crammed one more in to go non-prime.
She just screamed no, so know what? Oh, that's how many people are here.
There's 3,700 people here.
Damn, and one. Who's the one?
Who is this one?
It's me, Gavin.
Hold on,
The
Owen Wilson's
Wilson's probably
wow
like
record.
40 million.
It was like on the street.
it's
if I
probably
remember,
absurd.
Right? Like everyone was filming in the streets.
Yeah.
And oh, wow.
Wow. Which was weird when they filmed it. It wasn't just one collective wow. It was like a bunch of
don't know.
pigeons going
It was
wow,
like cats.
wow, wow, wow. Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that would count.
Yeah.
I
I mean, this paragraph starts with, last weekend, hundreds of people gathered in Australia to say wow.
Hundreds.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
We have
That's
tens of hundreds.
That's child's play.
Hundreds of hundreds.
Matt, people love you more than Owen Wilson. That's what we're getting at.
Can we get that back in the record book?
Wow, not true. Just saying.
Just 10 seconds of constant meow, 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 meow,
Yeah.
meow.
Not gonna get a Matt in
Where's
chat,
this?
thank you.
What's the end game here, though? Right?
Enjoyment.
With me.
I enjoy
no,
this.
I mean permanently. Right?
I wonder how many people
forever?
it would take saying something simultaneously in a confined space to knock a human over.
Stand up
I don't
and we'll
think that's
find
possible.
out.
I mean, there's a pressure wave that goes with sound.
What if you had a huge funnel
Yeah.
and everyone yelled into it?
Wait.
Could it all funnel down into one
How
pipe
many
of
farts,
noise?
though?
No.
I mean, they'll be far away.
What doesn't matter? It'll go through the funnel.
My God.
Okay.
Like someone slipped a laser in there.
God, you're right.
As the pressure
So
increases.
I think we've told this story before, but fuck it. So a couple years ago, it's when Trevor
Fuck
first started,
it.
and he was in Game Kids, which is even more appropriate at the time. So
Dozens of fans.
Trevor is beautiful because he's a freak like me, and we bond over our weirdness. So we had a discussion in the editing room. We're like, okay, if this is off topic, so if someone was performing anal with someone else,
I'm
As-
just going to go ahead and say
as-
I'm out.
Okay, I'm in. You've got
as
me.
two,
I'm hooked.
I
two
mean, are we-
people in love do.
Are we about to start talking about Santorum or what?
No, but we're like, what if someone was receiving anal? How hard would they have to fart to like fling that person's dick out of their ass?
We talked about that? I don't remember that.
You know, I bet there's a PSI
Yeah.
that could be scientifically derived. Yeah.
I imagine the conversation went much like Lindsay was saying it, and you were going,
Yeah, it was less of a conversation and more it happened to me.
right.
And I was there.
She probably said it at you.
I hate to tell you though, but I feel like what would happen is your internal organs would rupture.
Right.
First.
Well, it's
Right.
funny you say that because Caden, bless her, looked it up online because I wasn't available to do so.
Sure.
That was something you
And-
could look up online.
Yes, the
Try it now.
quote the quote that we found from someone was, "Hey, I did the science behind this, and if this were to happen, quote, your dick would erupt like a hot dog in a microwave.
Damn, dude.
Oh,
would
it
it
didn't
like
Oh my
split
God.
down like
Or
the,
get
the
into your
urethra
urethra
and like
and
rip
then
it in twain?
That's brutal.
Can you
You can't
internally
microwave a hot dog?
decapitate your colon from your sphincter?
I don't think decapitate's the word.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what it is.
I don't think you're going to get just pure fart with that kind of pressure.
Nah, there'd be some goop.
There'd be
Hold
a
on.
skeleton coming out.
Come on.
All right.
What's the PSI of a shit?
Fredo,
It's pronounced upside down
All
E.
right, so what it actually heard there was, all right, what's the PSI of a shit?
Fredo, I love that your voice is going out, so you have to be very measured on what you say to
Oh
spend
yeah,
the
it's
rest
going.
of your
It's
voice.
going out because I had a good time last night. I did for any you guys that went to comedy night. I did stand up for the
Yeah,
first
dude.
time ever. Seems like it went well.
Here's an article by David Hu and Patricia Yang titled "The Physics of Poop."
Okay.
And it's got a picture of an elephant.
Why it takes you and an elephant the same amount of time to defecate.
You know, that's
It
interesting.
scales up in size and volume.
That's a good
You
point.
think they'd be
You would
faster?
think an elephant. No, you'd think an elephant would take
Really?
forever, right? There's so much crap.
That's
so much
true.
gravity
I feel like
on
it
your
just
side.
flow right out. They don't
Maybe
got
they
to
just
put out
crap a lot.
shorts or anything.
No, Fredo.
Unless you're Jeff, you just poop in
So
your pants.
for
And
anyone
then that
playing,
makes another elephant.
anyone
Fredo's-
playing off-topic bingo, there's your shit conversation.
Yep.
Yep.
We went Matt Bragg to shit pretty fast.
And so we're 2 away
Yeah.
with the free space.
Matt, did you enjoy dressing up for the Just Dance bit for Age Live? Okay.
He said no.
Yeah,
Matt said no.
that was a big sigh from
Yeah.
Matt.
I asked because Matt reluctantly but still went through with the bit, bless him again. But Michael was all about dressing up like Anna. Like
Yeah, he
That was
was.
awesome.
You went all in. You were all in character.
The
You
whole-
called me
Awesome.
honey.
the
It
whole
was
time we're
awesome.
driving home, Michael just keeps going, I'm hot, look at me.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
I put the work in. Texas did my makeup.
Yeah.
I had the eyes. I had the lips. It was no joke.
Yeah, I don't know how
I
much
was
of that
serious.
read from the audience, but it was the full package. You had the whole makeup done.
The whole thing. That was the whole intermission. Was me in the makeup chair. They wanted me to wear heels. I said, that's crazy. I'll break my neck. So
And
I
then
went
you
with
did.
wedges. I wore wedges.
Oh, sorry.
please.
My favorite part of that was that I had no idea what you were doing. I mean, pretty
Nobody
much no
knew.
one
Not a
backstage
clue.
had
She
any
didn't tell
idea.
anybody. She was
Yeah.
Lindsay was shocking. Lindsay came up with the whole thing, if you believe it. That so for if you didn't see it during AH Live, starting the second act, she came out and lip synced to Enrique Iglesias, "Tonight I'm Fucking You," and she dressed as Enrique Iglesias, had a beard and everything, all the makeup, and then in the music video, he's dancing with Anna Kournikova, who I dressed up as, and then Alfredo played Ludacris.
Ooh, and we know
Well,
how
that was interesting because Lindsay was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. Would you want to be, Luda?" And I was like, "Yes." And in my head, I was like, "What other option do you have?"
I don't. No,
Right.
don't.
You will do it. But then she was adamant about telling no one. So I think basically the only person you told was Jack because you had to give him the music.
Yeah. I told, obviously, you, Jack, Alfredo, maybe. Well, I told Adam Baird literally last second, and Adam Baird's already like high strung as fuck because it's RTX, everything's
Right.
insane. And for AH Live, a lot of Achievement Hunter is last second going, hey, can you do this? And Adam goes, all right, I'll make it work, sure. So I sent him my song, and he was like, God damn you.
Well, you gave me the story, very short story of him seeing you in costume for the first time.
Right. It was like a couple minutes until we were back on.
Right, so he's
'cause
like
we had
getting
like a short intermission in the
Yeah.
middle of the show, and I was in the makeup chair, and he popped in the room, and he's like, "Hey, we have to." Oh my God. That's basically the reaction. And Jack essentially had the same reaction because he even knew we were doing it, but he didn't see the whole guy had a wig and everything. Again, I was gorgeous. and then I just kept saying, once I had the whole outfit on, I just kept walking around going, us ladies got to put in the work. Like you don't know how hard it is.
You were working it.
I was working it, dude. I channeled every episode of America's Next Top Model that I'd seen,
Yes.
and I put it into the performance.
You had the walk
smized.
down?
Yeah.
I tried to smize. I did like a stage walk. And then not knowing what the hell was happening, to be fair. Literally, like, right before we went on stage, I said to Lindsay, I'm like, wait, when am I coming out again? And she went, are you serious? And then started the song and went out on stage. And I was just like, I really don't know when I'm supposed to go out on stage. So I figured it out and went out. And then apparently I left like way too early.
Yeah.
So like I was supposed to be dancing with Alfredo. She was just like, Alfredo's gonna come out and then you leave. So he came out and I left.
No.
And he was like, oh fuck.
There's a whole narrative here. You're flirting with me, and then Alfredo steals you away because he's hot and you want his dick.
Listen
Okay.
to the lyrics, Michael.
Really so.
Gross.
I just left.
So I went up there, Michael's there, he was like, woo, and I was like, oh yeah, I can work with this. So I started giving him the rapper hands, and I threw like a couple, like, you know, this way, that way, and then Michael took that as a cue of like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
get off the
go.
stage.
Okay, bye.
I left and he's like, wait, no.
He left, and Luda was still halfway through the verse, and I was like, all right.
There was a lot of
into
timing.
Carlton.
Like,
Right.
AH Live is so like cobbled together really quickly before we go on stage. When we were talking about doing the Haunter bit where we had Ray come out, right? Like, they were doing the seance, and I think Ray was supposed to come up like pretty quickly into it. But we didn't really give him full instruction
There
on
was
that.
no
So
cue.
Ryan
There was no hard
running
cue.
this thing and just trying to elongate it, waiting for Ray, and they're standing there with their eyes closed, but you can keep seeing Jack go. And then going back. And then finally, he came out, he's in a sheet with a hole cut right
It
here
was
so
like
he can
his whole
see.
face.
It's his whole face. And so then I'm supposed to walk out and say a line to him, and then he was gonna go, whoa, and like take the thing off. So I come out, I say the line, and then we're just standing there staring at each other, and Ray's looking at me through a sheet. And I literally go, and Ray just goes, and then Jack ripped the sheet off of him. It's just like, there's so many things that, I feel like this Let's Play Live or AH Live is the one I knew the least about going into it. We were looking at the schedule. You even sent me a text, like, when I was going into the show, you were like, are we doing, like, neckies on stage?
It was a
like,
discussion of whether or not Jeremy and I were going to do a workout routine.
Yeah.
And I forgot where that ended up because I was like, I want to bring weights for no reason. I'll
Yeah.
be honest. I'm going to drag these things to the fucking Moody Theater.
And I was looking at this schedule because Michael's like, are we doing a workout routine? And I was like, no, it's not in the schedule. But as I was reading it, it was like, it just said Jeremy's Dojo. And I was like, I don't know what that means. Like, I said to Jack, I was like, what does this mean? And he's like, oh, we got some tables and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Table? And like, he showed me the tables. He had 3 tables. And he's like, the one with the sticky note is real. And he goes, the other 2, don't worry, we scored the bottoms. They'll just come apart. And I looked at him, and it looked like someone had took a fork. And so he wanted me to like kick through a scored table, kick through another one, and then hit my head on the real one and like pass out.
Nice.
And I was like, Jack, I don't know if I can kick through these tables. Like, and he's like, you might. So I was like, all right, let's do 1 table instead of doing the 2. So they brought them both out, and I just like, and again, he just said, we're gonna play some music, kill this many minutes. And I said, deal. And I went up on stage, and I was doing the thing, and the scored table's there, and I kick it, and it doesn't break. My foot goes into it, but it doesn't break. Hurt like hell. So I grab my foot, and I look at Jack, and Jack's going. So I turn back, I kick the thing, it rips my shoe off for some reason. But it breaks in half, and I lifted up my foot. My shoe's is now on the ground, and I turn, I look again, and Adam Baird's going, yeah! And I was like, fuck yeah! And then I had to knock myself out on the table.
Now, since the AH workout didn't happen, unfortunately, is it okay if we get a demonstration of what the workout would have been right now?
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
As I sit here and drink my beer.
Here's
have fun.
like, you think we planned it? Did you hear anything he just said?
We don't plan anything.
I know.
Yeah.
So who knows what it could have been? And we don't, listen, it's a shame we don't have the weights.
We don't have the weights. And Michael and I
Someone
have...
screamed lift a chair, I
We
think.
really do
table
want
over
to
there.
do another workout. We talked about doing another workout video, and as long as they specifically start with the camera snapping over to us going, oh! it just.
Oh, all right. So it would start like this. Oh, shit.
So dangerous.
Hey, what's up, Eric? What's up?
Something like that.
What's up? Did I throw a chair?
No one threw a
Calm
chair.
the fuck down, man.
Eric.
Go backstage. Go
Eric.
drink your beer. Drink your fucking mineral water, and don't worry about it. We got it.
I found you drunk downtown last night.
Don't throw a chair. What a maniac that
Yeah,
guy
I
is. Like,
did.
we throw a chair. That's dangerous. Jesus.
It's like he thinks we're animals.
I know, right? What is this, broadcast? I'll burn that fucker down, but that's a closed location.
I will point out he said nothing about tables.
Didn't say,
Oh.
he said, he did not say don't throw a table.
Do you think you could body surf on a table to the back of the room?
Brian, go ahead. I'm not touching that.
I don't recommend it.
I'm not touching that
It was
shit.
more a hypothetical rather than a practical.
Well, especially if you're the one body surfing, we're gonna see you go, and then you'll just get sucked into the crowd and disappear.
Disappear.
Yeah, I wonder where you would go down. Wonder where we would just see you disappear. and then
Immediately.
back up.
Somewhere in the dark center
Yeah.
section where the lights have
Pretty
gone.
dark in there. It's real bright up
That's
here.
where the pirates be.
And then Ryan's hat just comes back and floats away.
It's what he would have wanted. It's what he would have wanted.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, we're sitting here enjoying some delicious Voodoo Ranger.
Yep.
Lucifer. Did anybody go to the lounge, the bar area? A lot of people.
Saw some of you guys there.
That was cool.
Yeah, I stopped by. Jack stopped by.
Oh, were you there today? Yeah, I had time. And I can't even remember if it was yesterday or Friday. I had time one of the days. And it was nice because they had the whole lounge set up where you could go and for anyone over 21, there was free beer. It was just like, it's basically like samplers. They just kept pouring like these little cups.
Yeah.
And then there was a line to take a picture on the off-topic set, minus the table, but it was like the whole set. So it was kind of convenient where it was all set up and it was already kind of organized where I just showed up and then just stood in front of the set for the people that were already taking photos. And then they were like, oh, this guy's here now. I'll take photos with this guy. And then people just kept bringing me beer because it was free.
Yes.
So I had like 15, little cups. Let's, calm down. But I just kept drinking them and drinking them and drinking them. And I can't remember who went there. Somebody went there. Was it you,
Oh, I
Alfredo?
went there immediately after, and then I was doing saying hi to everybody, and then I was like, wait a minute, I should get some beer.
Smart.
And,
Very
and I
smart.
saw this stack of cups behind me, and I was like, hell yeah, someone had a great time. I want one. And then they're like, well, we're out of beer.
You emptied them.
It was you.
It was me.
It was Michael.
It was me.
Michael sucked them all down.
What's great, people usually want to it's a big thing at RTX.
Here,
And,
Alfredo, here.
oh, man.
Yeah.
The open one.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, you're giving him the beer that's a closed one right there, and you're giving him my open
You're
beer.
cut off. You're done.
But it's a big thing with Achievement Hunter where people are like, oh man, I'm gonna take you out, buy you a drink, or can I get you a drink? And a lot of times it's we have super tight schedules where we can't really do it. This was like, hey man, can I get you a beer? There it is. And it was
Yeah.
free. I'm just like, hey, thanks for the free beer.
There was also a lot of people when I was at the Voodoo booth, taking photos and stuff, that would come up to me and they'd be like, hey, I got you a beer. And
Yep.
I'm like, cool, right? And, it's in the cup and it's like 3/4 full of the cup and stuff. And someone would pull up a camera, like their friend, looking at it, and he'd go, all right, ready?
Yep.
And I'm like, this isn't a shot. Like, what do you want from me?
That's not for you to enjoy. That's for you to put away for my pleasure.
Yeah, exactly. And even one time someone was like, all right, ready, go. And he started doing it and I went, oh, we're doing this? Go.
Yeah.
Still
That's why I had to drink so many, Alfredo. I had to.
Yeah, it's for the
You
fans.
left none for me.
I had to. Listen,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were
I don't get
know?
drunk because I want to be drunk.
Right.
Yeah.
You do it because you're responsible.
I
That's
do
why.
it because I am good at my job.
Now,
There you go. And Voodoo, they're good at their job. So thank you, Voodoo Ranger, for sponsoring Achievement Hunter.
Thank
Thank you
you
for coming to RTX. We continue to drink their delicious beer on Off Topic, and we hopefully will do so for sometime in the future.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what Jeremy's doing.
oh, you're
So,
just grabbing more voodoo.
Oh, there it is.
Gotta be grabbing some more. It's gonna
Jeremy.
be a good evening.
Where's the case
Holy
of Diet
crap, there's a
Coke?
whole bunch of them.
Right. Jeremy.
Listen, you got to work on your own sponsor, Ryan.
Sure.
I can't help you
Man,
there.
I've been trying. I've been working the Diet Coke hustle for years.
Yeah. One day. One day.
They're not going to throw me a bone.
Jeremy, how much have you drank today, do you think?
How many bangs?
I forgot.
She's counting.
Okay. I only ask because backstage, like, I can tell when Jeremy's had a little bit. Usually can't register if you're, like, buzzed because you're either sober or fucking drunk. One of the two.
No in between.
But he was in buzz mode because he was doing one of these. Like, it was hardcore, like,
Oh, like RTX 2018.
Oh, the cosplay
and
is
backstage.
consent.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
I've signed a couple of those.
I feel like, so did I. I feel like we ruined that because we got to RTX last year, and I was like, what were they thinking? And then they didn't use that again this year.
Well, you know. I
Michael.
don't know. I actually haven't had that. I think I'm just tired. I'm just really tired today. Yeah.
You know, that'll wake
It's
you
been a
up.
tiring weekend. We've done
This
a
will
lot.
wake me up. This will get me right back
Tear
into
into it.
I think I'm going to get barbecue after this. I'll be
Yum.
dead.
Who wants to go get barbecue with Jeremy?
Hey,
All right, you're going to need to
So,
bring
like,
your own car.
3,
for
4 pounds of
1,500?
brisket.
Yeah, there's a
That'll
couple.
cover it.
Can I
Yeah.
get 500 pounds of brisket? Moist, please.
There's a food I wish I want to get after this, but I'm a little traumatized. I think it was a couple days ago, Michael, I sent you a distress text message. It was
my
like all
God.
caps. I sent to Michael.
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
fucking why?
Yeah.
And Michael
I was like, oh my God, because I saw the text first, and I was like, oh shit, Alfredo's in trouble. Like something's going on.
Yeah.
And then I got a picture, and I was like, oh damn.
I sent them the picture. So I ordered some McDonald's late night. To my cheeseburger, it was full of mayonnaise. Just a clump, like a full
It was
clump
like
full of mayonnaise.
It was like 2 tablespoons of mayo, which, if you're unfamiliar, has happened to him before.
Yes, it happened to me with a Big Mac at work, and so I was like, man, that was terrible. It was a once in a lifetime tragedy, and then I got bit with it again. After I bit into that jizz mayo of a burger, I had like phantom mayo taste for like 2 days,
Are you
just on the top.
Are you
like,
still
on my
tasting the
tongue.
mayo right
It's
now?
delicious.
I love
Not
mayonnaise.
Can you see
that
the
much
mayo in the room?
mayonnaise.
It's
Well,
fine.
the first time it happened, was it not a Big Mac that it
The
was
first
on?
time was a Big Mac, so I thought it was safe.
So my theory was, okay, someone's being a cheap ass and being like, let's just throw mayonnaise
That makes
on
no
there.
sense.
Fuck it.
No one is being
don't
cheap.
justify someone's cruel
Right.
Anyone's being
intentions.
cheap,
No-
they just got it wrong.
No one's being cheap saying, well, we're out of Big Mac sauce. We'll
you
use
saved our Big
mayo.
Mac
No
sauce.
one's saying that.
It's a hot commodity.
Somebody fucked up.
Well, what about the cheeseburger
But you don't
then?
put sauce on a cheeseburger, right?
Well, that's what I was saying. Is the second time, what do you order? A double cheeseburger?
Yeah, it was a double cheeseburger.
Yeah, and it still had mayo. Someone
and it
hates
got
you.
mayo all over.
That's what I
So
said.
that's what I
mean-
thought. Jackie went to go get it the second time.
Yeah, but they know.
They
Initially,
know.
I'm not on your side in this case because mayo's good, but I will give you this.
Right,
Mayo
let me-
on beef is not right.
Let me show you the picture.
It's not
Mayo
right.
on a
Yeah.
burger ain't
That's not right. No, mayo on burgers. Even worse than that is when they put mayo on a Philly cheesesteak. I feel like someone
Now,
needs to
listen,
slap
that's a lot of mayo.
You know,
I mean, a mayo
you know,
on a sandwich.
you know
is
that
not bad at
video
all.
a long time ago where the guy was fucking the McChicken?
I knew you were going to say that. God damn it.
It kind of looks like that a
Dude,
little
that guy
bit.
wishes he made that much mayo.
First,
Okay?
And I'm looking through my text, Mike in all caps. Damn, again the Mayo massacre.
Is Chef Mike still here?
I hope not.
no.
good. He
Wow,
would,
that was a
He's the one that
resounding
did
no.
it.
They've
Because
all
he
checked.
knew.
Everyone
he knew.
that knows
Yes.
his schedule.
he would weep if he saw that.
It's Chef Mike's plan or the Hamburglar. I don't know.
You pissed somebody off. That's all I could say. I was
Absolutely.
like,
Someone somewhere
is
is
out
mad.
to get you. Was it the same McDonald's? Was it different?
No, Hun, was it the same?
Damn, dude, they're following
I also
don't know
love
that.
that.
Like, it's him again.
Was it the?
What does
yes.
that mean?
Yes.
He said yes. It was
That's
the
the
same
same
McDonald's.
year.
Oh,
That means
yeah,
that
they know
this
your
is
license
where I
plate.
am.
They
That's
know.
it.
They
know.
know.
Your license plate.
Time to move.
They were
Alfredo,
like,
Here comes Mayo, man. Fucking loves his mayo.
right. For 3 minutes of this conversation, I went, Lindsay, don't talk about the dude who fucked the McChicken. Don't
held
do it.
herself back so
and then
hard.
Alfredo threw it out there. You
Dude,
son of
he
a bitch.
was going hard on a McChicken.
Why would you do that? It's
Rough as hell.
what? Don't woo.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't woo.
Damn.
Don't woo. A
McChicken,
McChicken is there for you to eat. Now, if you
your
want to go
pleasure.
hard on something, go to the Rooster Teeth store and get the Achievement Hunter body pillow.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay?
Fuck those pillows.
I mean,
Do whatever
Ryan.
you want. I don't care. Do
nothing
whatever you
gets
want
me
with them.
going like the sweet rasp of breading on the cock.
When a man and a chicken sandwich love each other very much, this is what happens.
It's so greasy and rough.
Hey, who
Well,
here?
I mean, you got
wait,
the lettuce.
Who in the audience has a body pillow, by the way? Who bought an age? But you're all sick. You're all sick.
We
are married men.
Shout out to Katie who drew those.
Yes, sir. That's awesome.
You're the sickest one.
I will say, mine sold out on day one.
Ryan's, I'm not going to go over the specific numbers, but if it is any surprise to you, the order, I don't remember the entire order of body pillows, but like Jeff was going over like, oh, did people buy these? Are there enough freaks out there buying these? And the answer was yes, there was. Ryan, shockingly, sold the most. Because as I said, yep, he's the daddy Ryan.
Yep.
I mean, that's it,
Daddy
right?
wants to cuddle.
You want to hug your daddy,
I'm
you buy
just
the
very
Ryan body
huggable.
pillow, okay?
What is
I'm
happening?
pleasant to encircle your arms around.
Well, I think right when they came out too, Ryan goes, "Oh, a body pillow where I can hide the bodies." And I went,
That's what he said. That's true.
No one looks in there.
Feels just like a person.
Ryan sold the most. I sold the second most, and then
Yep.
it went. Thank you. And then it went down from there. But Ryan sold double mine.
Yeah.
In second, it was not even close.
Yeah.
It was. I
See-
think it was more than double.
Katie, it's kind of a problem that you made this because now I just want to cuddle the pillow and not Michael himself.
That's why I won't
So-
let her get one.
I know. This is
Made
kind
a
of
replacement.
ruining our marriage. Same with Kat, I assume.
We need to get an Alfredo one and then
We have one. Yeah.
fill it with mayo.
Moist
mean,
to the moist to the touch.
You make your own mayo.
I got pudding shirt. Can we do mayo shirt?
Oh, you
no,
want a mayo shirt?
I don't
Oh,
Stop. I
Oh, no,
already
no,
see,
okay,
I
hang
already
on.
see
Is that-
her eyes
I'm sorry,
lighting
is that
up with ideas.
You can't just keep doing the same thing. He needs mayo bodysuit.
Oh, mayo pants.
Mayo pants.
Mayo pants.
Is that the next
That
Brady
is,
Set
that is
show?
not a
Alfredo
shenanigans.
mayo
It
pants?
is
Yeah,
not.
mayo bottom.
It was
Oh, we are
bottom.
covering you in mayo.
I do like.
There is one
Wait.
woman in the audience who is horrified right
All
now.
right.
She keeps shaking her head
Sorry,
like
man.
crying.
That's it. That's right, Michael. Ready, set, show. Mayo bath. Alfredo dips right in.
Okay. I do the mayo. I
Sarah,
don't-
get the mayo.
And get a tub.
I do the mayo.
Get a tub.
Right? I'll do the mayo. Then I don't have to do Haunter.
No.
No. Yeah.
He does the mayo during Haunter.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
gonna get you ghost mayo.
Learning
Bad
out
idea,
the mayo
Steve.
ghosts.
You're not gonna escape them either when you're all greased up with some mayo.
You're not gonna get
Yo,
a
it's
ghost. You're gonna
oily.
get like the Hamburglar.
Yeah,
It's oily, man.
Mayo Alfredo slapping down the
Yeah, but-
hallway.
it's like a Slimer from Ghostbusters, but it's all mayo instead. Perfect.
We'll never
you,
know if he got.
Have you seen that security guard that went viral recently on TikTok for
Farting?
He's like a security guard at a cemetery.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's like
I
doing
saw that.
videos.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure these are hoaxes, but like he's going into like
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
mausoleums.
Yeah,
what are
you're
they
right.
called? And he's like going down hallways and stuff, and he's like hearing faint voices, and like one of them. Speaking of the mayo slapping feet, you like you hear like someone run up behind him. I was like, oh, I had to like pause it because I was like, it was dark, and I was like, shit, something's behind me. But like, it is the creepiest thing. I
Yeah,
was like, I went into a rabbit hole. Of,
But
like,
you know, at that moment, he's filming and going like,
Oh, he's
like
just
put
like
one of these, yeah.
doing that mouth jerk.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what you're
Something
looking for.
flew off there in
I got the
Lindsay's
cheekies.
direction.
Michael's
Michael.
cheekier than I am, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't see anything in those videos, right?
No.
Bullshit.
Well, at the very beginning, he
bullshit.
comes around
Show
the
me a
corner.
ghost, damn
There's
it.
a
And so you
frame
can
of a
punch
boy
it.
where you could see his leg.
Wow, whole
Yeah.
leg.
Boy's
Oh,
leg.
you know it's a hoax.
Wow.
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 Ghost leg.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, ready?
They already
Wait,
set
wait,
that
wait,
record.
wait.
Hey, y'all,
They already
don't
set
want to
that
break
record.
that record.
Okay, we want the Mant record.
Oh, but-
Man.
I have to look up. We gotta see the number, dude.
Gotta look up
Love
that.
it.
I bet it's a lot.
How do
Every now
you
and again.
decide, as like a group of people, that is a record that you want to hold?
You got
There's a
nothing
lot of
better
things
to
like
do.
that. There's a lot of bizarre ass right. There's like most people dressed as Smurfs in one place.
Yeah.
Like, congrats. That was a good Tuesday for
I
you.
mean, no
I'm
one
sure.
else is going for that record, so
That's
fuck
it.
it.
If you invent the thing to do, of course you're gonna set the record, right? Like, even the Owen Wilson thing. I don't know how many people they got. You could have got 10, and you probably would have set the record. Because who the fuck else is doing
Right.
that?
Most Lindsey Jones on a panel, bam, done. All right, we got
don't
it.
know that.
Got the record.
We don't know that.
All right, so to get the record, though, because I looked into this at one point, you have to actually contact the organization and have
Gotta
them
get a guy.
send someone
Yeah.
there to verify the results. That means that they received a request, an official request, that they wanted to have a group of people just go, whoa,
Wow.
wow.
That's Neo. What he
Neo.
did.
And they were like, that belongs in the book.
I feel like those are the only people left with beepers or pagers. They're like beep beep beep, and they're like, oh shit, we got another one. And then they call a number, and it's like, yeah, they're going for the Owen Wilson. Wow, you got to fly out here right now. And the guy's like in the
Another
middle of his
one?
kid's
Wow.
birthday party, and he's like, I gotta go. And he picks up a briefcase and he's out of there. And he sits there and he watches it and he just stamps it and then comes back.
And then he's like, number 2,113, I didn't hear one from you, so I'm going to have to dock you for that one.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Just personal request, Matt. With your dying breath, can you just go, yeah?
Do you think he's gonna plan his dying breath?
I'll plan it for him.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. Matt's great. All right, next
Jesus.
question.
Lindsay, if Matt dies, you better have a really good alibi.
Fuck.
That is
I had to look this up, and in fact, it was a sight to behold when 2,762 people got together dressed as Smurfs
2007. What?
in Germany. Hell yeah!
Of course it was Germany.
The Smurfs, or Schlumps, as they're known in Germany,
Ich bin Schrumpin.
had to be painted blue and wear a white hat.
God damn, dude.
I mean, what was the threshold?
So-
Could he just be blue and white hat? That was it?
No, it was the full thing.
Ein großen Schlampen. Beautiful.
Oh, she Schlumps.
So I'm just saying,
Papa Schlumpf.
if we've got 3,700 people, we could beat that next year,
Oh, sure.
You guys all want to smurf up?
right?
Smurf it up.
Like
All
if-
of you are required to be Smurfs
If
next
we,
year.
If we plan that, that'd be easy as
We
shit.
can set so many records at RTX if we wanted
That's
to.
true. We just need 4 different
We're
costumes.
just gonna
Yeah.
have a booth of paint that people can walk through and blast them with blue.
Oh, like a car wash.
Overalls.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
They walk in, blast them, hand them their overalls and hat, and they come in.
Iron Tim
Self-praise
gave me a
that.
thumbs up, so you're Papa Smurf. All
There's
right?
one.
It's official.
all right, Iron Tim is Papa Smurf.
I
Nice.
don't know that I can imagine a more horrifying sight than just looking out at this view, and it's all Smurfs.
You know what? I'll bite the bullet. I'll be Smurfette.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I might.
Smurfs.
Never know till you try.
We'll do a Smurfette off and see who's better.
Smurf fed off.
Yeah. We'll leave it to the audience to judge. Then whoever loses has to be brainy.
Yeah.
He sucks.
My goodness.
I don't know. Alfredo might make a really good Smurfette because we did that filter where it like gender swaps you, and everyone was like, "Damn,
Dude,
girl, Alfredo."
mine was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna back up right there. Mine was amazing. I just did it like a week later, so it didn't get the press that Alfredo got.
The press.
It's also because everybody else in Achievement Hunter was fucking ugly.
Oh, whoa. Mine was good. I just didn't post it.
That's for him.
But yeah, he was like, "I'm keeping this for
This
me."
is just, this is for me time.
I was wearing a beater in mine, and my chest hair was out.
Oh damn! Yeah, Jax had
I'm
full
beautiful.
beard. Jax had full beard in his.
It was fighting the beard for sure.
The number of people that I was just confusing with that filter photo. There was like, I
at
thought
that
that was a
shit.
chick.
What?
Ryan.
All right, Ryan.
I'm
Look at that
sorry.
shit.
Is there a way that we can zoom in on
Ryan's
this
like,
with
"I
the
am-
Roman
I
cam?
am
There
sexy."
really isn't. No.
Did you make a
That's
kissy
really
winky
good.
face?
Yeah, you
Yes, I
did.
did.
That's really
Wait,
good.
you gotta make that face next to that picture.
I don't know if I can.
Well, you gotta
There's
try.
No,
There you
there
go.
you go. You getting yours
Damn.
up? You want to go head to head?
I'm looking for it.
Oh no, now we're.
I don't know. I'm gonna
Let
find
me
it.
see that
But
shit.
you know,
Here.
just to, I also did the clown one.
Oh, it's good.
I didn't do the.
There you go.
I was out of the office when that happened, so I missed it. Oh, it's gonna take some digging. Keep going. I
I
gotta
like
dig
that.
for
Like
it.
there was that like man filter too. And
There was
all
with
it
the
did
big
was
chin.
just like it would just make your chin bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just looked like Jason Statham.
Oh. I tried the man filter and I looked like an abstract art piece. So,
Do you have it
yeah, I don't. The best like man filter that I've had before is a face swap I did with Jeff a while ago that I made my profile picture because in it we both look like we could be real people. Like we exist in this world. So it's
Yeah.
me with Jeff's wonderful mustache and facial hair, and his dead eyes, of course. Yeah.
I did a face swap with my dad, and it was shockingly similar. He just lost his hair
Yeah.
in some bizarre.
Alfredo, is Tim okay after seeing your female face swap?
He's more confused than ever.
I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that he was mad by how hot you were.
I mean, no context. I've seen Tim's dick, though.
Whoa.
Not to brag, but
I mean, like,
I'm a brag.
It's blinding.
oh, okay.
I found it.
I mean, like blinding like Willem Dafoe's dick?
All right, Ryan, pull yours back up.
I haven't seen.
Ryan,
Boondock Saints is a show that.
Ryan.
Willem Dafoe apparently has a disturbingly large penis.
Disturbingly. All right.
I hate to say that you could Google it because you could.
Oh. Oh, my.
Now
Okay,
that's a
wait,
good
wait.
Friday night right
Look
there.
at
Hey, we'll officially settle this right now. Audience. If you think Ryan is hotter as a woman, clap now.
that. Very good.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if you think Michael is hotter as a woman, clap now. Fuck. I'm
think
sorry,
Ryan- I
babe.
think
That was
Ryan
all
got
Ryan.
it.
That's way
A
Ryan.
little bit.
That's way Ryan.
Ryan got it, and that's why he sold more pillows.
Yep.
Now I just said, okay, Kay, we need another one where the other side is the flip gender.
Nice.
The other side.
Yeah, you flip it.
The third side of the pillow.
What's
Don't
your
talk about it.
What's your lady
The
name?
inside, turn
Rain?
it inside out.
Oh, I've never thought of
find
my
it.
lady name.
Regina? You're such a Regina
No.
George.
That's weird. What?
Regina George.
How
Regina
is
Jo-
Ryan such a Regina George?
Because he's going to get hit by a bus and die.
Okay.
You're gonna kill everybody. You're gonna kill Matt. You're gonna drive
Matt's
a bus
dead.
into Ryan.
Ryan's hit by
All
a
right.
bus.
He's got
The
a
bus
fucking
can take
hit
its
list.
best shot. I don't know what I'm gonna. I can't back that up with anything.
Yeah, no,
Not
we
at
don't
all.
know.
It
Come
will
at
just
me,
be a
bus.
wet smear. That'll be it.
This seems like a good time to thank one of this episode's sponsors.
Hit it.
Michael, tell us about the sponsor now.
Thanks, Michael. Hope you're having a good show. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Quip. Packing your toiletries somehow always involves a delicate game of stacking and space hacking. That's why Quip electric toothbrushes work just as well at home as they do on the go. The compact and wireless design tucks easily in the corner of your carry-on or your back pocket if you're just spending the night. Quip toothbrushes have guiding features that make sticking to good habits simple. A built-in 2-minute timer pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides and clean your whole mouth evenly. Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. Plus, you get a multi-use cover that works as a stand, mounts to mirrors, and slides over your bristles for when you're on the go. Why do these features matter? 90% of us don't brush for a full 2 minutes, and 75% of us use old, worn-out bristles that are ineffective. You don't have to worry about any of that when you use a Quip. Quip is one of the first electric toothbrushes accepted by the American Dental Association and have thousands of 5-star reviews. Super easy. You get the brushes sent right to you. Who goes out and buys extra toothbrush heads? Really nobody. It's super simple to do, but you just don't think about it, and then you end up using old brushes that are ineffective. They don't do a good enough job to brush your teeth. Quip takes care of that, sends it right to your house. Easy, boom, done. You don't gotta think about it. It's just there waiting for you. That's why I love Quip and why more than 1 million happy, healthy mouths do too. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/offtopic right now, you can get your first refill pack for free. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/offtopic. Be hip, get Quip. Back to you, Michael. Hope you're enjoying RTX.
Thing.
Wow, thanks, Michael. That sure was a great sponsor. I already recorded it. It's already done.
It's already done. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to hear about it. You just got to hear about voodoo.
I mean, you get to. Glug, glug, glug.
Sweet.
Shut up!
We don't.
Yeah.
Theater mode never
Tell him,
happened.
Jeremy.
I've
Tell him.
already asked. Raise your hand if you're in theater mode. No!
No!
You
No!
fucked it
The
up!
fucking
Worry.
rules.
Raise your hand if you were in theater mode.
That's right.
Damn it, you still don't get it!
No one was there.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like Willem Dafoe's dick, we've never seen it.
And if you have to insist that it happened, it was okay.
Okay. Like Jeff Bezos' dick.
Yeah. Just all right.
That's
Okay.
called a brainwash.
Money can't buy everything.
Jeremy,
Hi.
that being said, your parents are delightful. Like,
What? I'm confused by the segue.
Because
Yeah, we started on Willem Dafoe's
Speaking of
dick.
Jeff Bezos' penis,
Right.
it makes sense. So, especially Papa Dooley seems to be very happy to be alive.
Yes.
And just
That's
like
good. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, he's around, right?
existing, which is awesome.
please
He's
don't
still
threaten
kicking.
to kill anybody else.
Yeah. So there were multiple
She's
times.
coming for him next. Watch out.
I know. There were multiple times in theater mode where we'd be like, God, this is horrifying and scarring, and I'm so sorry. I'm like,
there wasn't.
Papa
No, there
Dooley,
wasn't.
I'm
No, there
sorry.
wasn't.
Yeah, right. If you were, it pretended it existed.
there was,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it
If
happened
you
to
imagined
exist.
it existed,
yeah.
yes.
And Papa Dooley, bless him, was just like, this is great. That's my son.
He would just
Look
go.
at him. I yelled at him from my car, go back to Boston, Dooley's.
Yeah, we
And he
didn't know
went-
that was you. Sweet.
The
We're-
first
literally,
day,
we're
right?
walking.
Hey!
Hey, Jack!
Oh, this is awkward.
Jack.
We
Wait,
shortened
why
the
mine? Bust up.
He took a half-drank beer and walked away.
Out of all people.
You bitch.
We were walking down the street to
these
AH
are
Live.
cold.
I
Those
got
are
the
cold.
time wrong, so we were there way too early.
Yeah, you were.
But we were walking toward it, and a car goes driving by us, and the windows roll down, and someone just screams, "Go back to Boston, Dooley's!" as it goes by. And my dad goes, "Hey!" And like as we were talking about it, I was like, that might have been Lindsay. Like I recognized the yelling voice. I was like, it's Lindsay. And it turns out it was.
Yeah. And then we got to Age Live, and you're like, "Did you see us walk?" And she's like, "Yeah, I did. Why are you still here?"
Yeah.
I thought I gave you a message.
Get out of
Came at
my
us.
state.
Came at us. I'm sorry Jack took your beer. That was very
Hey,
sensitive.
he's
get
got-
That was-
These are actually cold too.
That was
Get another
crazy.
one, man. Dive in.
I'm gonna
It
hold on
says-
to this one before he comes back and takes it again.
I've got some juicy haze down here if anyone wants that.
Fuck.
This
you
one's
keeping that for
especially
yourself?
from Tyler Stab. It says 4 off topic. Tyler Stab. I'm
Yeah, well, I
sorry
hate
that I
that
made
guy.
Why
you
did he
do that
sign
thing.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He doesn't need to sign it. That's fine.
I saw Tyler earlier. Is he here right now?
Probably.
Yeah. Explain yourself.
What does that mean?
Okay, fair enough.
Why was your name on it? You can just write 4 off topic. You don't need to write your own name on it.
Go back to Jersey, Stab. He's from New Jersey.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately. Don't awe.
No, oh yeah.
In the back. New Jersey sucks.
Aw, how heartwarming. New Jersey. City of love.
Yeah. No, it's a whole state, actually.
Listen. The motto is City of Love. Okay, that's all I just repeated. That's it.
I mean, it's the size of a city.
state
Who
of-
cares?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
I mean,
I swear I'm not one of those
decent.
people that thinks Africa is a country, okay? Like, I know it's a continent. We're good.
I reminded Jack of that a lot at AH Live because the final video, it played the Star Spangled Banner first with like these really shitty images I had of like American flags and stuff, and so people could sing along. And then it cut to black, and then Africa by Toto started up so everyone could sing that. And Jack wanted to introduce it like, we're going to sing a song about the greatest place in the world. And I'm like, just make sure you say place, because he would always go, the greatest country in the world, and it's going to be awesome. I'm like, Africa's not a country. Like, you got to stop
But
saying
it could be.
It could be if we
If it wants
made
to
it.
be. Yeah.
All of you, Africa. No, I met someone from South Africa here today. Is anyone from Africa? All right.
Right there. Dead center.
Are you a liar?
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Why would you come here?
Would not have named that one, to be honest. It wouldn't.
Algeria. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Who's from South America? Anyone?
Oh,
Argentina. Damn.
This guy's like, look at me or I'll kill you, Jeremy.
He goes, Argentina, yeah!
Argentina, I'll fuck you up!
What about Asia? Anyone from Asia? Yeah!
I thought someone screamed no. And I was like, that's not really what we asked.
How about Europe? Yeah.
I think that guy's from Ireland. I could be wrong.
Have you
Brexit.
run out yet? Or
No, I
this
mean, we
is-
could do Australia.
We could,
Ew.
Rowdy.
There's a loud one over there.
I like that the guy from Argentina stood up and I was like, I should say something in Spanish. Nope, I'm too drunk. Okay.
And,
Nope.
and
just
let's
funny
hear it
'cause-
from my Antarctica folks.
Liars.
That's
really
bullshit.
hoping for a
There's
death
not
quiet room.
200 people from Antarctica.
Like, I can see right through this.
It's funny because everyone from Australia only has one shoe because they've been doing shoeies all weekend.
Shoeies are fucking
Disgusting.
awful.
They're
fucking
I-
gross.
Like, it's like disgusting.
Makes sense.
I've seen my
Use a
feet.
goddamn cup. Just drink the boot. It's fine.
Damn it.
Like the glass one.
Drink it out of your shoe. I'm like, idiot. No.
Even a fresh shoe, it doesn't make sense. It's cloth, right?
It just soaks up beer and becomes awful.
Just you know what? You know what's great? A can.
A can is nice.
They figured it out.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's like cast iron, and it
Cast
builds
iron
up
shoe.
a roux, and it has flavor from previous cookings. So every time you
all
take
right,
a
you know.
shoey, it's got more flavor.
Oh,
It-
like
it,
DHD.
It imbibes you with the,
Like
the-
DHD, which
Yes.
you wouldn't eat from. I used that
I
exact
ate
same
from it many
argument on
times
you,
now.
and you were outraged by
I
it.
hosed it down first, and then I ate.
Yeah,
from
you
it.
washed away the flavor, okay?
I want our own flavor. Okay, we need to build up our own DHD proprietary blend of old soaked dogs and drippings.
DHD is probably one of the best reviewed restaurants in Austin.
it really
Well, it
is in the world.
It
Was.
was.
They got
6,500
shut down.
reviews until it disappeared.
Yeah, like somewhere in the review department, Mr. Google was like, "The fuck is happening?"
It was like, somebody at Google was like, yo, I'm about to fly to Austin and eat a hot dog, because this place is blowing up.
Did we?
They've been open for 2 days and they got 6,000 reviews? That's crazy. It's a 4.8. It's off the charts. Move over, Franklin. Nobody gives a shit about your barbecue. We're going to DHD hot dogs. Oh, they're only open for a half an hour at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday? Fuck. And then the man came down and suspended our account.
We didn't
Did
even really
we-
get to read them.
Yeah, did we ever find out if that one negative review was real or not?
I don't think there's a way
I don't
to
think
find
it
that
was
out.
real.
It
Okay.
couldn't have been.
No,
I don't know.
You'd
Okay.
have to
It
be,
was.
I'll be honest, if you thought it was real, you're a moron.
All right, hi, I'm Lizzie Jones and I'm a moron.
We were
Hello.
very clear. No, I meant the person that left the review.
Oh, okay.
If you
Fair
showed
enough,
up
fair
at
enough,
1
fair
o'clock in the morning and went, are they closed?
Well, that and
There's a gate
the,
out front.
the thing that gave it away as well is in the review they said something like, the photos looked great, but if you look at the photos, it's like a cat with a hot dog for a
Yeah.
neck.
There was like
And-
a 4-foot-long Furby. I'm like, that's not even a hot dog. The photos were awesome. There's an actual dog in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Which was on the menu shortly.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Trevor,
depends on what got hit on the street that day.
yeah.
Oh.
Anything can be a hot dog if you believe.
Stop it.
What does that mean?
Dude, I didn't
It means
stop
if you got a
asking.
meat grinder and a dream, you can make it happen.
I don't think we've seen the last of DHD.
No,
I want
DHD is
DHD
around.
to have, just to live on.
Well,
you
now
know?
DHD is expanded because we have again a full-on carnival at the office. We have a
yeah.
cotton candy machine, a hot dog machine, a
Yep.
nacho machine, a warmer for the what is it, chili?
No, we don't have that
fudge, and
anymore.
cheese.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
okay,
that
so
got
we
taken
had
away.
a chili,
That got taken
we had a
away.
cheese
Oh yeah,
warmer.
John May stepped in and said, "Yo, that's fire hazard. You're gonna have to take that from me."
He took away our nacho cheese
Wait,
warmer.
he took the nacho cheese warmer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the nacho warmer?
Here's the thing.
No,
Well,
the
hold
nacho
on,
warmer's
don't say
fine.
about-
But what's
nothing
nacho
was
without
said.
cheese?
Nothing.
There's no other
Yeah.
warmers.
John Mace,
I
give us
mean-
back our
Here's the
damn
thing.
cheese.
He took the nacho cheese warmer because it's a fire hazard and put it on his own goddamn desk.
He's
is what
sucking
happened.
down that nacho
He's
cheese.
just drinking.
He's got a straw in it. If you say anything about any other warmers, he'll show up and something else will disappear
yeah,
overnight.
we
I
have
said this
we have
before.
like 8.
You know
I
what?
said
Let's-
this before and I'll say it again. He took a grappling hook away. Cool, we got 3 more. You know what I mean? It's like, I appreciate the effort. The guy's got to do his job, but we also got to do our job. Okay? So it's like a never ending struggle.
Yes.
Where's the balance? The balance
Immovable
is we
objects.
win. That's the balance.
Yes.
Okay?
We've had many ages, as we've called them, of AWU.
Yep.
And it started back with like the OG age, with news and actual game releases and stuff.
The boring age,
The
as it was
boring age,
called.
as we called it. Yeah. So let's be
The
honest.
Jack age.
The Jack age.
And then, really, when
Shut
AWU
up, he stole
started
Alfredo's
to,
beer.
to change was the weapon age.
Weapon age was a
When
big
people,
one.
like,
Because I
started
went,
sending
I
knives,
said,
swords.
I was like, send us a sword or something, and then that was it.
Yeah, they sent
History
in
was
one, and then
written.
we just did a lot of stuff with it. And then we got to the unboxing stream where we were just getting weapons constantly, including a lot of airsoft guns, which was awesome.
Yeah, it was
And then
awesome.
they
Until
took them
somebody
all.
ruined it.
Ryan.
The door.
Somebody shot Gavin with one.
The door.
Gavin was so
With
obsessed
Ryan's
about, like,
wanted
he's like,
shot
I'm gonna get
curving the
shot in
bullet.
the eye.
It was like a wanted shot.
Can't help it what happens after it goes around the door.
Out of your jurisdiction.
There was. He left the room. Out of the room.
It was-
Not my
hey,
problem.
Different
Ryan
error
didn't have
code.
to do this when he shot it, though.
Yeah.
We had the inflatable age
Yeah.
with the,
was
the
a fun one.
bouncy castle to the ceiling.
There was a big rubber duck at one point, like a inflatable duck we had in the
Yep.
office, a unicorn or some shit.
I think you or Michael or somebody slammed Gavin with it, and then you got slammed back with some giant inflatable thing.
I can't be held responsible for everything I do to Gavin, so I don't know if that's happened.
That goes
or not.
without saying.
That was
Yeah.
the giant inflatable beach ball, I remember. And that was the video also where Jeff
yes.
fell off of
Mega
it.
keepy uppy.
That's right.
Damn, I forgot about that. That was a long time ago. Then we
That
had the
was like
thick
somebody. There was a point Alfredo had it, and somebody photoshopped it as a
Yeah.
spirit bomb from Dragon Ball Z.
He was like Atlas with the world.
I was just trying to protect my desk, and I was this close to busting my ass over it.
Send me your energy.
So yeah, then we had the thick era.
The thick era, which
that's
was
a
like
good one.
mostly just
mostly
candy.
just like candy,
was
but
mostly
then
candy.
boxes of Doritos. Because then we had like the
There's a whole
red
gang
versus,
fight
like,
versus nacho,
nacho cheese
cheese
versus
and
the
Cool
Cool
Ranch. Nacho cheese? Wrong. Cool Ranch. Yeah, you know.
They win.
I mean, I
We
get
had a
the Cool Ranch
lightsaber. Is that
better.
Alec?
Alec.
That's Alec.
Dude, okay,
Motherfucker.
Alec is a monstrosity
your
of
head?
humanity.
I love
he
it.
like
What
just
is
came
happening
waltzing-
over there?
He came waltzing into the green room with his fucking lightsaber and his like sun hat.
I mean, look at him right now. He's slouching down. Look.
Dude, that guy's living the best life. He is like effectively on the beach right now.
Dude, Alec is.
He's like,
All you suckers are at a panel. Alex at the beach.
Dude, Alec is sitting the same way he does when he's editing. He's like this right now in the audience. Like,
he's down low.
Yeah, he gets way.
Dude, he's further
so
than that.
low.
He's a low ride editor.
Jeremy's getting in there. Your perception is your reality, and Alec is, man, I don't know. He's just in a
Well,
whole different reality.
You said it on the Achievement Hunter panel, but I'll reiterate too. So we were pulling up to the convention yesterday. We're going through the park.
It was on. I guess it was yesterday. I don't know. My
Don't-
time and space.
Don't
are
interrupt me. The
lost
woman's
in
talking.
Yeah.
The woman is talking. Thank you.
She'll kill you.
Okay.
I'm dead next.
You're
Let me- you know what? I should be in the kitchen making a sandwich.
Damn right. Anywho, so we're going through the parking garage, and Alec drives by us. And we're like, oh, it's Alec. Awesome. We know that guy. We'll say hello. And without missing a beat or even looking at us, he just goes and keeps driving.
He just gives us the finger. Just with the most intense hatred you could
He's like
imagine.
an old man with a staff. He's like an old wizard.
Little
He's like-
cane.
he's
That's
down
what he,
here
that's
with
what he
his hat.
did to
He's
me
like,
with my parents when I walked into the green room. They were like walking into the green room, like, oh, these are the people you work with. It's great and everything like that. And Alex went, Jeremy, you're shit. And I went, what? And he went, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Alec, I have another dozen cupcakes coming your way, by the way, buddy. I'm
Dozen?
sorry. Yes.
Gonna kill another man.
This was the effort he put in.
He's like a hermit.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Alec and Kent are my best like customers for cupcakes, but every time I bring them in, Alec just like gets mad at me and he's like, "You're killing me, but I have to eat them."
He just gets so upset.
I mean, am I gonna not?
He made cupcakes not too long ago. He walked in, looked at them, sighed, picked it up, and went, I'm so fucking fat. And he walked out with a cupcake. Beautiful. I was just like, God damn.
And also, Alec, have we
It's
mentioned
so
that Alec
goddamn
is like
funny.
Matt's barometer?
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
learned
yeah.
this with the cupcakes.
What?
Yeah.
Matt's only
Matt.
limiter is he can't reach Alec level.
Oh.
Of like, if Alec has 4 cupcakes, Matt can have 3.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Now I
We
know.
found the other extreme.
That's.
know.
But the thing is, Matt's like concerned about it. Alec's like, I'll kill you. I don't give a fuck. He just does whatever, man.
I'll eat 70, so you
You're
have
not
to eat
wrong.
69.
You're not wrong. He said he's living his best life. He's
He really
just like,
is.
Alec, what if you die? He goes, then I guess I'm dead.
There's something so liberating about like watching Alec. live
Can't
his
fight
life.
time,
I
man.
love it.
Shout out to Alec, real quick.
Yeah.
Alec!
Alec, do you want a Voodoo Ranger? Yeah, here he comes.
What the fuck are you wearing?
Oh,
Lost
dropped
the
some.
hat. Oh no, the sun got him.
Let's give it up for Alec. Look at that, man.
Oh my.
He's truly on the beach.
Oh my God.
Alec doesn't give a fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Damn.
Amazing.
He's so on the beach that a wind blew his hat off as he was walking.
Right.
I'll be honest. His hat came off, and I'm shocked he picked it up. I thought he would just go. It's the floors now.
It's gone.
I really didn't know what he would
Literally,
do.
I tried to be
He's
nice.
unpredictable. I love it.
I tried to be nice to him once. Like, he walked into our office, and I knew it was his birthday that day. Someone had told me. And I was like, oh, man, Alec, happy birthday. And he's like, what? And I was like, I thought, I had heard that it was your birthday today. And he went, I guess it is. And then he went over and got footage and left. I was like, all right. Like, I'll say happy birthday.
It is what it is.
He's still back in like the 90s. That's where he's at. He's just like chilling.
You're living your best life, Alec. Embrace it.
Okay, and also, I wreak
Okay.
havoc on the support room all the time. And I showed up at work the other day where people were coming through, like platinum badge holders or going through on tours and stuff like that.
Jesus Christ.
And I came up with the best idea ever, and Sarah just kept saying no. So our printer in that office, right?
This is an amazing idea.
Right. It uses powder to print things.
Yes.
It's like the cartridges have like an ink powder in it, and they print using that. We take the yellow one, we open it, dump all the powder out, and fill it with the butter powder we use for the popcorn, and then we print butter. We print a picture of butter that tastes and smells like butter.
It's a genius idea.
Beautiful.
It's a genius idea.
Yes.
It's shocking to me that Sarah's job is to make sure we record shit, and then she halts genius ideas at every turn.
She cut me off at the pass.
That doesn't
and
make any sense at all. I'll fucking suck down that paper butter.
Whoa.
Butter paper.
I
would just get rice
texted
paper. It'll be
Gavin.
fine.
You know, whatever, man. I'll eat it. Put it in me. I'll eat it.
So this was on Wednesday. I texted Gavin, new video on Tuesday, food printer, be there. And he sent me a thumbs up.
Solid.
My text history with Gavin is very confusing. Before the food printer, the last time I texted him, I got very drunk and just texted him apple custard. And his response was orange mayo with a question mark.
No,
And then I
not
said,
stop. Mayo,
And then he put it on
stop.
Alfredo's burger.
Stop.
and then I responded with, Jeremy will remember this.
So Gavin's the one putting mayo on my
It's
burgers.
kind of like similar to Lindsay texts you things and you ignore her because they're insane.
Yeah, I sent Lindsay DHD, the hot dog song, right on
Yeah.
Slack, and you were like, Jeremy, I don't think you understand our Slack conversations. You don't send me things.
Like, this
I
is a-
just send you
This
things.
is a one-way street. What are
Lindsay
you
will
doing?
just send me a video, like a random video of like a cat on a surfboard juggling something or
Sounds about
whatever.
right.
And I'll like get it at my desk and see the video and look, and Lindsay will just be going,
Yeah.
waiting to see what my reaction is.
Absolutely. That's the best too, because the way that our desks are set up, I have a little window between Ryan's monitor and your monitor where I can see you. So if I send you anything or make a joke, I always look at you like, laugh. You better laugh.
Yeah.
Laugh.
I have a window to you and Jack.
I need this.
We shut down the Achievement Hunter Slack one day. Remember this? Because we were singing "Living on a Prayer" a bunch.
Uh-huh.
And so we only posted pictures of like a lizard in a chair. 'Cause it was
A lemon and a pear and shit.
Lemon and pear.
I had just sent, I think I was out of the office that week or whatever, and I sent something relatively important. Don't know what it was.
and it was
And then
Just
Kent
lost in
responded
it.
or something to it, and I was like, well, don't respond like underneath it because it'll just push it away. And then suddenly, like he deleted it, and you were like, no, Kent, put it back. And then suddenly, just like a bunch of
it
photos
was a lizard
of
on a
puns and
chair, a
shit.
dog elected mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lemon and a pear.
I will say, Jeremy, you still haven't responded to the last text I sent you.
Okay.
You want to do that now? Okay.
on.
I wonder what the last text you
Gonna
sent.
be out
Oh yeah, you sent me a text that I saw as I fell asleep with a double quarter pounder in my hand. Hang on.
Yeah.
Which, it was the one from the other day.
Yeah.
Okay.
She literally, I was like, what are you doing? And she goes, I'm texting Jeremy. And I was like, leave the man alone. I tried to talk her out of it, and she was like, no,
Like, no.
I need to text him.
That
The
fucks
text
away.
says, Friday, 11:39 p.m. Michael just playfully slapped my arm. I said, "Ow, my husband struck me, help." And he replied, "That was nothing. You want me to get Jeremy?" And this all stems from theater mode, which didn't happen. There was a moment where
But if it did.
Jeremy
if it
beat
did,
Lindsay.
It did, yeah.
I like to put my arm back like this when I'm watching theater mode. And so I went like this, and Lindsay was at the same time taking a drink. So I hit her elbow on the way by, and the drink went all over her. And then she just went, "Help!"
We can't believe that, Jeremy.
At least that actually happened.
Well, no,
All
but
right, listen.
Lindsay's really good at snapping into the. You hit Lindsay one time on off topic.
Did I?
Did.
Yeah.
Oh, I
you
did,
went,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even. Blah, blah, blah. You were
You
yelling about
slammed her.
I
That
did.
definitely.
I did.
And Lindsay will just get the beer hit out of her hand, and then she just goes,
Here's the thing. Lindsay's always standing where she doesn't belong. All right?
I'm like a cat.
Get out of the way. Don't be standing where Jeremy's arms are flying and you're not going to get a beer knocked out of your hand. Don't be standing in the aisle of the plane and Ryan won't shove you out of the way.
That still didn't happen. Still not a thing that actually happened.
Who's to say?
"It's
Who's
up
to
in the
say?
air."
I'm to say I was there. Didn't
Who's to
happen.
say? She was there too. You know, we don't know.
Here's the
Who's to
thing:
say?
it is
He
the
said,
two
she
least
said.
believable people in the Achievement
I know.
Hunter office claiming.
You're the biggest liar in Achievement Hunter,
Well,
Jeremy.
the second that happened, I went like, "Oh, it's like Ryan shoving me." Ryan goes, "No, you're a liar. You are a liar. You can't be trusted."
I mean, you definitely can't be trusted.
can't be.
I'm looking at my text with Jeremy, and it's all either food. I got this food, or I'm getting this food. I'm eating this food, or it's talking about beer. It's every conversation I have with Jeremy.
Michael,
and
let
an
me
amazing
flash you
one-
back to Friday, June 21st,
Okay.
where you sent me,
Take me back.
my contact information in your phone. And you know you can put pictures.
That's Jeremy. I'm looking at that same one right now.
And so Michael, someone on Twitter,
Because I said it, and then somebody
because
did
you
it.
said it, someone photoshopped a picture where
Jeremy was
I'm
rapping.
singing T.O.P. and I'm rapping, and they photoshopped a Subway sandwich in my hand. Because I was in bad shape at that point. So Michael sends me a photo, 9:23 at night, of his contact information for me, and the picture said it's me eating the sandwich. And I just wrote animal, and he said, "It's so good."
We get that?
It's golden.
Oh, he's looking for something.
Michael, here's a good series of texts I got to read from you.
Jeremy. They did it again. Somebody else did it.
I'm in good shape. Why put a sub in my hand?
This is at AH Live. Someone did this. Yeah, but it's a half size. It's
Oh,
a
it's a
littler
6
sub.
inch,
It's a
all right.
6-inch. So I think they're representing you being in better
Here's
shape.
the text I got from Michael on June 16th, Father's Day.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
It's a two-parter. It
Because
says
you were over the night before.
I was
had a
at
bunch
your
of people
house.
over, 'cause
Yeah,
Lindsay was
I
out of
was there.
town.
You were there. Trevor was there. We all played Love
Letter.
Letter.
Oh, yeah.
Played some of that. It was fun. Michael texted me the next day and said, "I had 5 beers and 3 Angry Orchards left after yesterday. I'm trying to drink them all by the end of the day. Had 1 Angry Orchard and on my 3rd beer. Lindsay was going to land in Austin at 6, but 2 flights were canceled, and now she won't get in until 12. Plenty of time for me to drink. Happy Father's Day to me."
Yeah. Spending time with my kids and the beer in my house. I don't have beer in my house ever. I went out and bought that because everybody was coming over, expecting your wife to drink the Angry Orchards because she loves them.
But she
didn't
couldn't.
have a single goddamn one because
No,
she was
she-
on medication.
She had
Didn't
some
you say that
medication.
Matt
She
had
couldn't
them
drink
and-
Matt
alcohol.
had like 3, yeah.
Nice.
Matt had 3 and got a little tipsy. But for all the ones Matt didn't drink, and then I gave her a 6-pack on the way out because I bought like 12. And
Oh, she drank those.
I was like, please take them with
She's
you.
got a problem.
So I had to get them out of my house, and the only way to get rid of them was to drink them all.
In one sitting,
Well, I don't want them getting old.
while
you know?
wearing a clown suit.
Happy
It's
Father's
normal.
Day.
Listen, you get a late flight, I'm just gonna keep drinking. And the kids were fine.
Right, exactly.
Wherever
They're
they
both still around. I saw them the other day.
I believe you said something like, that sounds like the perfect Father's Day, or something like that was your reply.
Oh, one of them's tall
Yeah,
enough
I
to go
think
get
so.
you another beer at this
Oh,
point,
Iris?
right?
Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of bullshit.
Livy's
She's not
already
doing-
to the
she's
point
not
where
doing
she'll
it.
just keep. This is how I know I'm a
You're
sick
like-
person with Diet Coke.
You're like,
is-
Coke me.
No, I don't ask. She comes up to me while I'm sitting at my computer and goes, "Daddy, do you want a Diet Coke?" I'm like, "Yes, but I feel bad."
But get it.
And you say, you are helping to kill me.
Yeah, right? Equivalent to, Daddy, you want some crack?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Okay.
Yeah, Daddy will take a little crack. Thanks,
Okay,
baby.
thanks.
Ah, like me
you
with
open
my
another?
father.
Jeremy's opening one.
I mean, Trevor enabled it. He passed it to me, so.
Are you another?
See? I mean, they're
I think there's
cold.
two
yeah.
more.
Trevor, I got Juicy Haze if you want that instead of Juicifer.
Lucifer.
Juice
I love
either
that
way.
too.
I'll get Haze.
Come
I'll
on,
get, I'll
Juicy
get a little
Haze
Haze
is
going.
my personal favorite.
While we enjoy these delicious beverages, let's take a listen from another sponsor of this episode of Off Topic.
Oh my God.
Can you believe that? That's a funny story you just told someone on the podcast. But let me tell you about another sponsor of this episode, Stitch Fix. Let's talk about your style. How do you describe your look in one word? Casual, sophisticated, classic, adventurous? Whatever you like, Stitch Fix can help you find your next favorite piece with the help of your own personal stylist. Sounds like a big deal, right? But it isn't. Just go to StitchFix.com, fill out a short questionnaire, you get matched with a stylist, and they'll send you clothes based on your personal style. Super easy. Personal style is like a fingerprint. Everyone has their own. Whatever your style, the expert stylists at Stitch Fix are ready to help you express yourself. With Stitch Fix, your personal style will send you clothing that makes you look your best. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that delivers clothing, shoes, and accessories directly to you. To get started, go to stitchfix.com/offtopic, answer some questions about your preferred style, and your personal shopper will ship you a box of clothes, shoes, and accessories. There's no commitment required, and you only pay for what you keep. Plus, the $20 styling fee is automatically applied toward anything you keep from the box. Get started today at stitchfix.com/offtopic, and you'll get an extra 25% off when you keep all items in your box. That's stitchfix.com/offtopic for 25% off. stitchfix.com/offtopic. Back to you, Michael.
That's awesome, and what a good job you did. Great work. Thanks. Hope you're holding down the office while we're all away.
It's very much like Michael Scott trying to he recorded a video to calm himself down.
Michael Jones is me.
No.
Oh, okay. You're making an office reference.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got it. Hey, better watch it now, because 2021, it's gone.
Well, it's
Is it 2021?
Oh, they get
Yeah,
rid of
it's
it off
like
Netflix?
way down
yeah,
the
it's
line.
just not going to be on Netflix. It's
It's
not gone.
gone?
Yeah, if it's not on
No,
Netflix,
gone
it's
forever.
gone.
They erased it.
Well, what
To
the
be
fuck
fair-
am I gonna do with my time?
It's true.
Shit.
Go back to
This-
Sunny.
How will you
Watch
watch
it
The
on
Office
YouTube.
for the
Talk to
50th
him?
time?
Hang out with my kids? No.
This is how well Netflix knows their audience. Obviously, hat down.
My God.
Netflix has the numbers on what shows get watched, and Netflix also knows that. Great, we're taking a show off. Some fuckers are gonna start a petition and bitch about it like Friends when they're like, we're getting rid of Friends. You know, the contract's up or whatever. We don't have the rights anymore, and then people lose their goddamn minds. And then they saved it for like another year. Like I think like at the beginning of 2019, Friends was going off the air or off Netflix, and then they scrambled and they were like, we got it for another year. So shut the hell up. Knowing that was going to happen with The Office, they announced they're like, yo, it's gone in January 2021. So just fucking prepare yourselves.
Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, and it's like, listen, it's happening. Because I think, as with everyone, NBC or whatever the parent company there is
Yeah.
going to do their own streaming platform,
Right.
and The Office is going to go
Right.
there. And they're just like, we're letting you know now, because it's going. All right? So just sort your lives out. Watch The Office as much as you want. I don't know what the fuck
He's gone.
That's not going to affect me until December of
Jeremy's gone.
2020 when I wake up and remember.
Oh, he's
Oh,
taking a
Papa
beer to his
Dooley.
dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Papa Doolers.
He's over 21. It's fine.
Or for
It's
the
fine.
Pops.
Jeremy's vetted him.
Did you hear about the
Careful, you're
petition
passing that out too.
the Christian Coalition put together to have Netflix stop producing Good Omens?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because it's a Hulu show,
It's Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime
Yeah.
show, right?
But I'm sure I think Netflix even responded to it like, hey, we promise we won't make
we'll
any more.
stop right now.
I'll shut that
We
show
never
down.
started.
Because there's angels and demons.
Right.
And that's not right.
Yo,
That's-
Papa
well, it's
Dooley.
about the end
Long
times.
distance cheers. You're the man. All right.
Oh,
Thanks.
shit.
Cool.
Did anyone here watch Swamp Thing? Did anyone watch
Yes.
that
I
before?
heard it was really
What
good.
do you think, man?
It's one of the best shows on television, or whatever it is.
So why did they
On
cancel?
demand.
Why did they cancel it?
Because
It's-
DC knows that they've
it's
screwed the
ex-
pooch in everything that they've
There's
attempted
there's
to
a
do.
lot of like rumors here and there, but it's expensive to make. And then on top of that, there's like some conflicting issues of like, do we want it to be really like a deep horror show or whatnot? But it's an amazing show. There's only 10 episodes, I think, and there's only one season, but it's worth it.
They've
You
been
didn't
all
really
over the
answer
place,
the
and they're
question.
just trying to get themselves back under control and figure out how to make it like a good, cohesive product again.
Is The
It's
Society
DC as a whole
Netflix?
going forward.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Michael's been watching The Society like crazy, so I don't know if anyone else
Loser.
watches it here. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good show. The only person I know watched it was Barbara, so I
Yeah.
started texting her about it.
Yeah.
And
I
she
need to.
was
I
like-
need to. Once RTX is over, that's on my short list of shows that I want to get through.
I was like,
Check
I
out.
got to this part, and she was like, oh, fuck. And then she's like, tell me when you get to that part. And I'm like, oh, I will, dog. And then that's
I watched,
basically the end of our conversation.
We recently watched Fleabag, which was like really interesting. It was like it was almost like this. It was like a fourth wall break, like almost vlog style. If you watch any of that kind of stuff, it was really interesting because like the way the main character delivers her like sass to the camera, like mid conversation, like she'll just snap and like look at the camera and say something, come back.
Oh, like Saved by the Bell.
Sure, I don't know.
Or Deadpool.
That was pretty. That was a pretty refreshing show to see. That's on Hulu.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what show I'm sad's ending? Was it A Good Place?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one more season. Yeah.
Yeah, one more season. But I mean, to be fair though, they were like, "Hey, we want it to end. Like, we want to wrap it up." So I'm like, "All right, I can't be giving them too much shit about that. At least they didn't get shut down because that was a really good
I'm
show."
glad you're not going to heckle him about it.
Yeah. Thank God.
I won't start a whole petition
I'm
or
going to
anything.
write a letter. Fuck you.
We've been watching we watched documentary now on Netflix. It's great. Check it out. Also, Agretsuko, which is amazing.
Gretzko is good.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good show.
Good show. Good show.
It's hard to explain. It's like it's based on the characters from Sanrio,
Yes.
which is like the company that makes Hello Kitty. So it's like a bunch of characters that have existed forever, I guess. I don't really know much about. Here's what I know about Sanrio. I used to go there and buy Pokemon cards when I was 12. That's about it. That's all I know. I went to the mall and they had Pokemon cards. They were always in stock, but they were expensive as shit. But if you wanted them, that's where you bought them.
$5 a pack. We're talking
Dude,
about.
GameStop was like $3 a pack. Okay,
Oh, shit.
Sanrio was fucking $7.
I was getting
But
robbed.
they always had them. Okay, so if you were fiending for some Pokemon cards, you go to Sanrio and you
penny
pay
up.
the man the money and you get the cards.
Yep. You
They
walk
also
up to
sold Hello
Bandits
Kitty
Maru and
shit.
you give you
pay,
all the
they always had
cards.
it. They had the fucking swords.
I think all those characters are new to the show, to be fair.
I don't know. I mean,
But-
no, I mean literally, I don't
Yeah.
know.
I-
But it's based on that property, and it's just about a bunch of office workers. They work into like I don't even know what the fuck they do, like a call center.
They're Japanese, like accountants. Yeah, someone said it. Yeah, they're all in an accounting firm together, and they're.
I mean, they're not all accountants. The
Well,
the
some of them
department is
aren't.
the accounting department.
Yes, yeah. But there are some people who aren't. Either way, cute animals in realistic life situations and dating, etc. But the craziest thing for me is this whole time, my entire life, having loved Hello Kitty, especially Choco Cat, I was like, oh shit, it's Sanrio, not Sario. And Michael's like, did you never notice there was an N in the name? I'm like,
Yeah, she's like, oh, these are
"No."
the characters from Sario. I'm like, you mean Sanrio? And she
Oh,
was like,
shit.
no, it's Sario. I'm like, is the N silent? What does that mean? I've never heard it pronounced. And she goes, there's an N? And I was like, yeah, there is. But the main shtick of the show, though, is the main character is like this early 20-year-old, whatever the fuck she
She's
is.
a red panda.
They're all
Thank
a
you.
bunch of fucking animals. But her like outlet is she's like this very dainty, almost introvert character. She doesn't like ruffling feathers, and her boss is always like giving her shit, and she's whatever. But then at night she goes to a karaoke place because it's in Japan, so it's a huge fucking thing, and she rents a room, and then she screams death metal.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So that's like that's clearly like a death metal singer. So then she'll scream death metal about like pay stubs or what have you, or like the boss coming in late or whatever. And that's kind of the shtick of the show. It's like very much like an Adult Swim, like 11-minute show kind of deal. But it real good. Season 2 just came out. There's one season. There's a holiday special, and then there's season 2. It's a good show. Quite popular with the kiddies.
Now, what's it called again?
A Gretsuko,
Okay, and
because her name is Retsuko.
Nah, right.
if I find it, it will actually sound and be spelled like that. There's not going to be like extra letters.
It's
or-
just like it sounds.
Okay.
It's on the Netflix. It's a streaming app.
For now.
It's quite popular.
Well, you watched.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't watch Seven Deadly Sins. You read Seven Deadly Sins, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
you're
always my problem. I always jump
Yeah.
ahead and.
one of those manga fucks.
It's
Sweet.
Deanne from Seven Deadly Sins in the English dub.
Yep.
That you wouldn't know because you
Yeah.
read it.
Also, Bon is Haida, so yeah. Yeah.
Ben Diskin.
That's
And
all.
now we're just getting into voice actors.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine. Did you know Troy Baker's here?
Okay.
Yo, he sucks at Vicious Circle. We kicked his ass. I'm just saying.
Oh,
didn't
is he
win
one
a
of the-
single fucking round?
Is he a character or something?
No, he was playing it and he wasn't good
Oh,
at it.
loser.
Yeah,
We
hey,
killed him
I'm
here
a
yesterday.
character, baby.
Yeah.
We're both characters,
Yeah,
okay?
crash and burn, baby.
Crash and Burn. She's like, as I played the game and discovered, she's like 95% of the character, and I'm like 5% of the
That's
character.
fine.
I come out and I'm like, hey, and then my character's gone.
I've never really met Troy Baker or Nolan North before, like ever. And so, you know, like we met them last night. They showed up a little late to On the Spot. They come rolling in. You know, Troy's like, I've had like 2 shots of tequila. I'm like, sweet, let's get up there.
Jeremy was like, I've had 6.
Yeah, so
How about
like, let's
that?
go do On the Spot. And he's like, have I met you before? I'm like, I think I saw you in an airport. And he's like, cool.
Don't
Dude,
look at me.
Those guys are fucking funny guys. Troy Baker and Nolan North are so awesome. Everything they do. But there was a moment right after we did On the Spot, because Ryan and I were dressed up in our GTA gear. And so I had like yellow pants and an orange shirt and everything. And I'm like, I got to change out of this before we go out. And I go into the bathroom, and the bathroom door locks work sometimes.
Yeah, I
So-
talked about this.
I go in there and I'm like, I just like take off everything and I start changing, and I'm doing up my jeans, and the door just opens, and I look over and it's Nolan, and he's standing there with the door held open, and I'm like kind of hunched over doing up my jeans, and my parents are outside the bathroom, and Nolan starts looking between me and them going, it's bad, guys. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just going, Nolan, no! From inside the bathroom.
Yeah, those bathrooms have an issue. That happened to me the other day. Jeff mentioned this on the age panel. I don't think you were on it.
Probably not.
Where I went into that bathroom and again thought it was locked, and I was just going pee-pee. And fortunately, the toilet is like away from the door, so it's just my back to the door.
Yep.
And then the door swings open as I'm in there. And like, I don't know, you're kind of accustomed to that, like as a dude, if someone might open the door. And when I locked it, I was like, I think it's locked. So then when it opened, I went, well, I guess it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I kind of turned to the side and went, oh, I'm peeing, and just didn't hear anything. So then I came out, I finished, I came out, I expected someone to be there waiting. There was no one. And I'm just like, did they leave? And I don't remember who I talked to, but somebody was out there, and I'm like, hey, was someone trying to use the bathroom? And they're like, yeah, Millie tried to use the bathroom, opened it, and then she just ran away. She just left. She just took off. And then I talked to Jeff later, and she was like, I can't go to the bathroom now. I had to go to the bathroom. Now I can't go to the bathroom. I don't want to see Michael again. I don't want to look at him. I think I might be scarred for life. I don't know. But fortunately for me, he then took her to theater mode that night.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine that wasn't erased.
What a horrible day.
It was not a good day.
Never.
No, it was
Never.
not a good day. And I was talking to her that day, like, hey, you gonna go to theater mode? She's like, I don't know, maybe. Like, I went last year and there was an orgy, and it was like, I don't know, I really don't want to go again. And I was like, you shouldn't go. Then backstage, right before we started the show that didn't happen, I saw Millie, and I was like, oh no, you're here. And she's like, yeah. And then so, you know,
then-
I'm pretty sure
and then
Jeff.
it happened.
I'm pretty sure tomorrow she starts therapy.
Those-
is what Jeff was saying.
Those bathrooms have claimed so many victims. Like, I think
Yeah.
it was 3 years ago, I left the bathroom and Meg had to go in, and she goes, "Hey, can you watch the bathroom for me? I know this doesn't lock." I said, "Sure thing, got it, friend." And then they were like, "Yo, Lindsay, we gotta go to a panel. Let's run." I was like, "Fuck."
So
okay,
then you were like, later, bitch.
Yeah, I
you
was
just
like,
left
"See
Meg
you, Meg."
hanging.
I mean, kind of. I like knocked on the door a little bit. I was like, "Hey, I gotta go. Bye." So as I left, I heard behind me someone open the bathroom and Meg scream, and him go, "I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am." And I was like, "Oh fuck, I fucked that up."
Yeah, you did.
What one job?
And you also, didn't Gus walk in on you at one point in the
That
bathroom
was at
somewhere?
Rooster Teeth, but
I'm just
yes.
saying, a bathroom mishap.
I was enjoying my private time in the bathroom, going to the
Enjoying
restroom.
it?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
weird way to
Going to
put
the
it.
bathroom.
Very weird.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like going to the bathroom for a little bit? That's fine. It's cool. Anyways, Gus, yeah.
I
Gus-
do that as I'm kissing.
on the
Right.
toilet.
At the time, the bathrooms that we had at the office, again, didn't close all the way like the ones here. So I thought it was locked. It was not. Gus walks in and sees me with my, bare ass. I'm going to the bathroom, and I went.
How are you going to the bathroom if you saw your
Why was
bare
your bare
ass?
I was taking a shit, Michael.
Yeah, but like,
Thank you.
Why was your
What, standing up? You're taking a
yeah,
The
no, I'm
side of
with
the
you. It
ass.
still doesn't make sense.
You still get a little flank.
You're just
going
saying
on.
we
She
saw
was going for distance.
Yeah.
So he saw thigh.
Yeah.
Okay, you could flash a little side ass.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
it
never,
was
that's-
thigh.
you never
That's
sit on the
fine.
toilet and kick your legs up and
ass.
just spin.
See, now I'm with
sometimes?
Ryan. You're
both
lying
legs
again.
are up. And
You got to create a tornado effect to get it all out of there.
I mean, that's
you,
still
like,
ass, in
swirl
my
around
opinion. Regardless, my stupid response to it isn't like, get the fuck out or anything. I literally got sad and I went, Gus, no. And then he left.
Listen, it happens a lot. It's part of it. Within my first year, I've mentioned this story before, but like within my first year at Rooster Teeth, it was probably an RTX. It was some sort of either RTX or it was a PAX or something like that because there was like an after party, like after the day of the show, and I went into the bathroom and it was like the stall, and it was one of those deals where like the stall door opened and then the toilet was like a ways in, like to the left, you know what I mean? So I walked in and I just opened the stall and like way back from the toilet. Like if you were standing at the toilet, I would see your back, but they were like back near the door, is Matt Hullum just pissing into the toilet. And I was like, oh shit. And like I just closed the door and he just kind of like looked when I opened it and I was like, holy shit. It had to be my first, it was like 2012 maybe, like early 2013. I was like, fuck, and I just like left the bathroom. And then he comes out afterwards, he comes out of the bathroom, he walks up to me and goes, so you get a look at the tripod? Then he gets up on stage and starts singing karaoke. And I was like, whoa, where am I working? And that was history.
I guess similar subject, but not really. But Ryan doesn't remember me stealing his pants for verses either.
You did what?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about verses. I don't know if this is gonna be the same story, but there was definitely a time where you were sitting at your desk wearing Ryan's pants.
That's it.
And you were like, just casually
Why
during
were
the
my
day.
pants off?
Yeah.
Because you leave clothes
That's
around.
what
You
I'm
haven't done it in a
saying.
while, but you left clothes around, which is weird. And Lindsay went, I'm cold. So then she put your pants on like a jacket. Yes, on her arms.
So lost.
Yes. Ryan had shoes and pants under his desk that he was not wearing. There was an extra pair, and Lindsay went, I'm cold, and put his pants on.
I don't know
So then-
whose clothing you wore, but I
No,
never had
no,
extra clothes.
This was definitely you. I'm
Now, the
certain
only
of that.
time
I'm
that could
certain
have
it
happened was
you.
if I was in costume for something.
Maybe, but the point remains, it definitely was your pants. We know. This is before, like, the Meg makeover, too, so it was pretty clear they were Ryan's dad pants. And she was like, I'm cold. And I was like, are you fucking wearing Ryan's pants? She's like, yeah, my arms are cold. Yeah. And then I was like, I'm going to marry that woman. Which was a huge mistake. Didn't make any sense.
See, the reason I know that something is awry with this story is because you said pants and shoes, and everyone knows I only own a pair of shoes.
Yeah, but you take your shoes off all the time in
He
the
hasn't
office.
done it in a while, but like
No,
he
he
doesn't
did that
so
like
much
a week
take-
ago.
to do that.
The thing
Yeah.
is, he doesn't so much take them off as dangle them on the end of his feet.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
He like undoes the heel.
Are you doing it now?
Yeah, Ryan,
is
are
he
your
doing
shoes
it
on
right
right
now?
now.
He does this. I don't know when Ryan does this. He'll sit at
Don't
his
you
desk.
just like having your feet free?
He'll sit at his desk with his heel out, just kicking his shoe around. I don't understand it. Someone odd They went, "Aw."
It is like
No,
a
I mean, I
child.
get it. Literally, in the green
You're
room.
not on an international flight. You're at work. Just wear your shoes.
I mean, like,
It's
I
under
get,
my
like,
desk. Who cares?
the other day, I
Comfy.
was in the green room. Sorry, but my dad was in the green room, and he has,
my
like,
God.
shoes that he just slides on. He doesn't have socks on.
Oh, Jesus.
And, like, he had them off, and they were, like, kind of forward under the table, and he was just, like, talking to me and, like, you know, puttering around, like, in his bare feet.
puttering around.
And I'm like, Dad, why aren't your shoes on? And he went, I just don't want to have them on.
See?
Comfortable to have them off.
That's
Man, that's what he
exactly what
wants.
I
I
was
was
like,
Yeah.
put your shoes back on.
I like the idea of Ryan getting so comfortable at work. He comes in, he's got a locker where he undresses a little bit and puts on a robe like it's a spa, and he slips on some slippers and he goes to his desk and just.
We could have that.
Nestles in.
Awu, send us lockers.
Oh, shit. Don't send us
Spa
lockers. We got no
Please, for
space
the love
for
of
them.
the spa age.
Hey,
We had
some
lockers at the
essential
old
oils.
office.
I dig it.
We had
Yeah.
lockers.
like-
Had to get rid of them.
We did, yeah.
Because there was year-old shit in the
And
lockers.
there was an email that went around like, this has been here forever. If it's yours, come get it. Otherwise, it's going in the trash.
That was where Lindsay and Miles first started working in what we dubbed the dungeon.
Yeah.
Dungeon.
They ever so
It
lovingly
was
named the
me,
dungeon.
Miles, Barbara, and for like 1 second, Gavin.
Gavin got to Rooster Teeth and they're like, "You're gonna work over there," and then I was like, "Yo, that's called the dungeon." And he was like, "Fuck no, I'm not." And then he walked into Achievement Hunter and said, "This is my desk," and that's how he started at Achievement Hunter. That's literally it. And that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about.
And on that note-
that's
Hold on,
about
let me
the
put
end
my
of the
shoes
panel.
back on.
That's the end
There
of
we go.
RTX
Good.
2019.
Thanks, guys.
Holy shit, 0! Wow! Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you for all the sponsors. Thank you to Voodoo Ranger for the sweet-ass booth. Thank you to Larry and Matt.
Yeah.
Thank you to Papa
New
Dooley
record.
and Mama Dooley, who you never talk about.
Yeah.
You never talk about her.
Alec, who's
She's
on the
here
beach
too.
over there.
Alec, hell yeah,
is
Alec.
fucking doing something.
Sarah's over there
Don't
on her
make eye
phone.
contact. Sarah's
Sarah.
over there. She's calling her mayo guy because she needs a mayo in a fucking tub.
Cancel that phone call.
Nope. Call
Ken's
him.
probably got
double
some
it,
jerky
Sarah,
at home.
double it.
Sarah, you don't have the minutes.
And thanks to all the amazing guests we had. Troy Baker and Nolan North for showing
Thank you.
up. That was cool on the spot. All that shit. I don't
Blake
know it all.
Anderson
Yeah.
played some Smash.
We played some Smash. He put up with us for a whole hour.
Damn.
Jeff played Smash only because Blake Anderson was there. Jeff fucking hates Nintendo, but he
How'd he
loves.
do?
He's
You all right?
fucking terrible. Jeff,
No.
Blake did fine.
Yeah.
But Jeff loves Workaholics, so that's why he fucking
Right.
played it. What? Huh? Yeah, I didn't see him, but Kumail was here. They did a screening of Stuber.
Yeah,
Kumail
Kumail.
Nanjiani was
You guys
here. We
throw
did
some
a-
moonballs at the
That was
Stuber
awesome.
booth?
And later this month, go find it wherever you know someone with a TV and watch Immersion on Shark Week on the Discovery Channel. We done got made a TV show. So and I'll be honest, Gavin's not here because he got eaten by a shark. So that's that.
Yeah.
And,
All right,
Spoiler.
well, we have to leave now.
We gotta go.
Thank you
Let's
for
get out of
coming.
here.
Bye, guys.
Hey!